Hey guys, it's your boy Aijalonwallace. Welcome back to my channel. People know me as the Nomad Recruiter. I travel around the world and make placements for a living. If you are looking to start a recruitment agency, I have an online course and you can check it out at nomadrecruiters.com. I also have a free recruitment book. If you want to check that out, you can download it for free or you can order a physical copy on Amazon. I got a few books on there as well. I also offer a free training if you're looking to get into the recruitment sector. So today we're going to be talking about good vibes only, good vibes, for your first day at work. So this is for the creeps and the weirdos. So if you're watching this video, you're probably a creep or a weirdo. I'm joking, maybe. I'm joking, guys. Listen, so today on your first day at work, I want to give you some gems, so it's very important. Listen, dress to impress, okay? Don't overdo it, but read the vibes of your culture, okay? So for example, if you're going to work at a Google and it's like t-shirt and jeans friendly, most likely you should probably wear a nice t-shirt and a nice pair of jeans and some, smart casual shoes, so just like read the vibe and read the energy of the office. It's extremely important. If you're working at a facility where it's very professional and everyone is dressed to the T's, dressed to the nines, everyone is suited and booted, it's extremely important that you go get yourself some nice suits at the end of the day. But read the room and read the energy. If you are working for a startup space, most likely it's always safer to go with a plain t-shirt so you don't have any controversial things on your shirt that can make you get Kanye West get canceled. So you don't want to go in an office with that type of energy at the end of the day, but just be, smart casual, be professional, read the energy of the culture at the end of the day. It's extremely important. Listen, prepare to answer, to ask questions. And it's extremely important on your first day of work. You want to be able to ask a lot of questions. You want to know a lot of things about the company. You want to know a lot of things about your jobs and responsibilities. It is a bad sign for someone who starts a new job and does not have a lot of questions. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't realize when you get hired into a company, you're still on probation. So you want to make sure you make a great impression on your boss at the end of the day and your colleagues, okay? I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you smile when you talk. I'm telling you, you don't want to give off no creepy or no weird vibes because you're so serious. And a lot of people, I don't know why, but they just forget to smile when they're talking. And it's just like, hey, I'm a happy person. I'm energetic. I'm fun to be around. Like, be someone that smiles when they talk and don't be afraid to smile at the end of the day. It is extremely important. And I cannot stress this enough. Mouthwash, mouthwash, mouthwash. You're going to be talking to so many people. So make sure that breath is fresh. I cannot, stress. Bring the toothbrush to the office, as a matter of fact. You do not want to be the bad breath guy or woman in the office, because I'm telling you, once you get that name or that, or they know, or you're known for that, that's what you're going to be for the rest of the year. So you don't want to be bad breath Jenny or bad breath Brad. I'm telling you right now. So mouthwash, make sure you bring a toothbrush because you're going to be doing a lot of talking, and a lot of people are going to be coming up to you up front, face to face, and they're going to want to get to know you. They're going to talk to you, so it's extremely important. If anyone invites you out to lunch, I don't care if your mother made you a sandwich. I don't care if you got your favorite dish with you. You take your ass out to lunch with that person who invited you out to lunch. That could be your new friend. That could be your potential way to get a promotion, because if you want to move up, it's all about the who's and it's all about the promotion and getting yourself out there. So do not turn down a lunch. Do not turn down a lunch invite on your first day. I don't care if you made your lunch already. You better eat it when you get at home. But if someone said, hey, you're free to grab lunch, you say yes. I don't, and be ready and be prepared for it and be chill. Be good about it. Do not talk bad about your last job, okay? I cannot stress this enough. You're gonna meet with a lot of people on your lunch break. You're gonna hang out with people. You're gonna say, I came from this company. You're gonna say, why did you leave? What happened? And just, you can always respond with, look, I was looking for a pay increase, and it was just too far from my house. You can always make something up. Maybe it was the distance. Maybe they were going through a change, and the turnover, they were letting people go, and I was just afraid of job security, and I wanted something new. Or I just wanted to be an organization that was using a lot of the new tools and new technologies. Speak positive about your job. Do not be a negative person on day one, because when you put that energy out there, it can look bad on your personality as well at the end of the day. So you want to stay positive, and do not get caught up in the office politics. All right, don't get caught up in the gossip and the politics. Just be you, and make sure you stay true to yourself. At the end of the day, it's extremely important. I cannot stress this enough. But most importantly, make sure you are relaxed. Do not overdo it. Some people get so excited, that when they walk across the room, they're running. And when they talk, they speak really fast because they're so nervous. Chill, relax, catch the vibe, go with the flow. You're gonna be there for 8 hours, so you got time at the end of the day. Your first day is usually a lot of training, but like I said, at the end of the day, you're also gonna be hanging out with a lot of new colleagues, and you're gonna be getting to know a lot of people. So don't be shy. Be relaxed though. Be really relaxed, but don't be shy. Let people know about yourself. Talk about yourself. Talk about your hobbies. Maybe your pets. Everyone is pet friendly these days. Everyone has a cat or a dog or a fish. Speak about positive things. Anything that you like doing on the weekends. Mountain climbing. Going to the gym if you like working out. Just be positive about those things and talk about some of your hobbies. Don't say anything weird though, or anything creepy at the end of the day. Weird or creepy would, probably be like any crazy Netflix shows or stuff like that. Or, everyone talks about they just Netflix it out, but be different. Make yourself sound like an outgoing person, because you want to be, invited out, to gatherings, or you want to be a part of the team and a part of the culture. It is extremely important. I cannot stress this enough. Do not try too hard. All right. I've seen it so many times where people just try so hard to be cool. And you don't have to try hard to be cool, because it's your first day at work. People don't know who you are. They want to get to know you. Trying too hard can be you overdressing. You going to work on your first day and you wearing a Gucci suit, or or you just have so much perfume or cologne on. People are smelling you too much, and you're sweating, and you're talking really loud, you're talking really fast. Read the room, read the energy, and most importantly, listen more than you talk sometimes, especially when your boss is talking. Do not try to out-talk your boss. Try to learn from your boss. It's going to be a long day, so your boss is they're already prepared the day before to speak to you for the next 5 to 6 hours, to train you up, to guide you. So let them, teach you and train you all the things that they prepared, and do not over-talk your boss. I cannot stress this. There's one more thing that I cannot stress this enough. Do not bring your phone with you on your first day of work. Put it in your lunchbox, put it in your locker, leave it in the office. Something about this generation, I don't know what it is, but everyone loves having their phones at work. Do not bring your phone near your boss, near your colleagues in your first day of work. Do not be that guy or that woman. Do not be that person. You just don't do it. It's so rude. It could get your ass fired on the first day. And it's just like, it's not important at the end of the day when you got to pay bills. So leave your cell phone in your locker, leave it in your lunchbox, turn it off, make sure it's on silent, make sure people, your friends and all your gamer buddies or whoever, your family, know that you're at work, which is very serious, and it's your first day at work, and you want to make a good impression. It is so serious. So I cannot stress this enough. Leave your phone. Leave your phone in your locker. You do not want to be that person at the end of the day. And understand the company culture. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Good attitude, positive attitude is always, like I said, try to stay as positive as possible. And just be a go-getter at the end of the day on your first day of work. No excuses, no negative energy. No, I don't like this. Yeah, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to learn. Be open to learning. Be open to failing as well. I think a lot of people are so afraid in this new day age of starting new jobs, where they're afraid to make mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes in your first day of work. Be open to making those mistakes. And then that's when you have your questions on how do I avoid this or how do I get around this. And that's where the questions are at. Do not be afraid to ask questions, because we're all going to mess up from time to time. But and then most importantly, realize there's no such thing as a stupid question when you're learning about new policies and technologies in your first day at the office. If it's questions related to your work, it's no such thing as a stupid question. If you're learning something new at the end of the day, do not be afraid to ask. That's what your boss gets paid for, and your colleagues are there to support you and help you at the end of the day. Good vibes, people. Good vibes, good energy is so important. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what other topics you want me to talk about to help you out. I cannot wait to hear about your first day at work. Comment below if you got a first day at the office soon and you use some of my strategies. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Thanks again.